There's a big change coming to the city of Phoenix at the end of the month, one that's looking to fix the city's distinction of being one of the most dangerous for motorists and pedestrians. So before entering your vehicle, starting the engine, and drive off onto city roads, here's what you need to know. It's the one word that travelers hate to see when checking their flight status: canceled. Looking at this board at Phoenix Sky Harbor, canceled has recently become a more familiar sight for travelers. And for one in particular, it's another stop from seeing their father. Who is it? Just because someone knocks on your door doesn't mean you need to open it right away. At least that's what some neighbors in Scottsdale are saying after a very scary situation. It may look like a normal school day right now outside of Chandler High School, but earlier today, classrooms were empty. Instead, it was this intersection behind me that was filled with students, each with a clear message. It may look like a normal school day right now outside of Chandler High School, but earlier today, classrooms were empty. Instead, it was this intersection behind me that was filled with students, each with a clear message.
No justice, no peace, get ICE off our streets. No justice, no peace, get ICE off our streets.
Chants, signs, and students. That is what occupied the street corners between Chandler Boulevard and Arizona Avenue this morning. Hundreds of high schoolers from Chandler coming together for an organized walkout, protesting the latest fatal shooting involving immigration agents in Minnesota.
The things that have been going on in the world, it's too much going on for people to just stand idle and just watch it happen.
It's mainly because this is our home, it's so close, because I've had people around me actually be deported by ICE, and that's not okay.
During the walkout, students continued to express their voices, speaking out against the controversy surrounding the Trump administration's increased immigration enforcement, including one student, where the subject of ICE hits close to home.
My dad recently got deported on October 30th, 2025, and I feel like it's harder to know what other kids in the world are feeling. And I feel like when my dad left, they really impacted my life for me and my family. So I feel like me being here is going to help other families spread support for people that is going on in the world right now. And I just feel like kids shouldn't have their parents separated from them, and they should all be together and united as a family.
That student says her dad, Luis, was in a detention center for a month before he decided to self-deport at the recommendation of his lawyers. Now they're currently working to get Luis a new visa and set up papers, but that process could take a few years.
So now we're just waiting patiently and calling my dad every day.
Now, a message from the school was sent out to families before the walkout, saying it wasn't encouraged by Chandler High or the district, adding that while they value student voices, they also encourage students to stay in class for the entire school day. In Chandler, Brandon Muth for Arizona's Family. It's the one word that travelers hate to see when checking their flight status: canceled. Looking at this board at Phoenix Sky Harbor, canceled has recently become a more familiar sight for travelers. And for one in particular, it's another stop from seeing their father.
I have a funeral tomorrow, so I need my bags. I need to I missed my dad's wake tonight, so that's not going to count for anything.
No bags, no flight, and no way out of the airport. That is the situation that passenger Kiana Weitzel is currently in. Back in December, she and her father were involved in a serious car accident. Now, her late father's funeral is less than 24 hours away. Booking a last-minute ticket for an American Airlines flight from Sioux Falls, South Dakota to Las Vegas, Weitzel had no choice but to pay up.
I paid $1,000 yesterday. My ticket was non-refundable because I booked last minute. Well, I booked last minute because my dad died. Didn't book last minute to go on a hoorah trip, so it's just been really not a good deal.
Arriving at Sky Harbor earlier this morning, Weitzel and her fiancé awaited their connecting flight. But after hours of waiting and a couple of delays, it happened. Her American Airlines flight canceled.
It got pushed back to 5, it got pushed back to 6, it got pushed back to 5 again, and then it just canceled, so we've been in the airport all day waiting.
Weitzel is just one of several passengers experiencing travel difficulties due to the massive winter storm that recently hit the East Coast. According to Sky Harbor's website as of today, there have been more than 115 flights delayed, and nearly 20 flights canceled in the past 24 hours. As the airport continues to rebook passengers and locate lost luggage, Whitesell weighs all of her remaining options.
I thought booking a car to get to 4 hours to Vegas, which is fine, and go get my clothes, but then they won't take my debit card or my ID because it's not the real one. My fiance, they won't take his because it doesn't match my card, so it's just like I can stay here until tomorrow and leave at 3 and miss everything. It's not what I want to do.
With the winter storm continuing to impact the country, travelers should expect more delays and cancellations in the coming days. So if you're planning on heading to the airport anytime soon, plan accordingly, making sure that you check your flight status before exiting the house. In Phoenix, Brandon Muth for Arizona's Family. We're here at the 22nd annual Pats Run for 2026, and it looks like the runners are about to get ready to go. 3, 2, 1, let's go! It was a day to remember in the Valley. Over 30,000 people attended this year's Pats Run, a yearly tradition to honor the life and legacy of Pat Tillman. From dogs to birds to devils, just about everyone showed up. Waking up bright and early, runners got to the starting line as early as 6 a.m. It was there that they were wearing their new 2026 Pats Run issue t-shirts. An hour later, comedian, actor, and United States Marine Corps veteran Rob Riggle got the crowd ready, counting them down as this year's race starter.
3, 2, 1.
Being Riggle's first time running the event, another first-timer at Pats Run this year is new Arizona Cardinals head coach Mike LaFleur. Arizona Governor Katie Hobbs was also in attendance to join in on the fun. At the finish line, runners got to celebrate on the field of Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. Finishing the 4.2-mile race, it was then time for the runners to collect their medals. But the party was only getting started. Runners and their families reunited at Tillman's tailgate, playing games, listening to live music, and earning free swag as well. At 10:30, it was the kids' turn. Sparky and players from the ASU football team hyped up the kids right before the race. ASU football coach Kenny Dillingham and ASU women's basketball coach Molly Miller were also there to cheer on the kids. Congrats to all who participated in this year's Pats Run. Until next year. You might have seen or even ridden one of these micromobility vehicles in downtown Phoenix. Growing in popularity in recent years, pedestrians have been using these vehicles to travel more efficiently throughout the city. Now local law enforcement is looking to do the same by adding a new upgrade to their unit. These are the new electric patrol bicycles for the Phoenix Police Department. Announced today at a press conference in downtown Phoenix, the police e-bikes look to make a major change to the city, adding security to areas where bigger police-issued vehicles can't patrol.
The e-bike patrol unit will increase officer visibility, it'll enhance our community engagement, and it will help deter crime through more frequent and positive interactions with the members of our businesses and communities.
Covering 1 square mile in the heart of downtown, the e-bikes can reach speeds of up to 28 miles per hour. They're also equipped with red and blue emergency lights.
These e-bikes aren't just new equipment. They change how officers show up in our community. And while we are launching this in the urban core, let's be clear, this is what the future of public safety across Phoenix looks like.
As these e-bikes were previously used earlier this month for the Phoenix Open, the city is confident in their investment, believing this initiative will help make the city a safer place.
Our officers and these e-bikes will be ready, not only for the Women's Final Four, but for all the major events we hold year-round.
The 2026 Women's Final Four is just around the corner. And on this corner, just outside of the Phoenix Convention Center, the city is celebrating with this, a brand new mural highlighting the next generation of women athletes in the Valley.
3, 2, 1,
The countdown is on. Arizona is 22 days away from this year's Women's Final Four. But there was a different countdown earlier this morning. Family and friends in the community gathered for a special unveiling, waiting in anticipation to see a new mural titled "We Got Next." The mural looking to be more than just a work of art for onlookers.
I just want them to see the inspiration that we're trying to bring, and they're trying to inspire young girls and really spread the word on women's basketball around Arizona more.
Colby Brooks is one of the 4 women athletes chosen to be represented on the mural. The 3 other athletes are Deja Richardson, Tajay Freeman, and Jayana Bogan Jacobs, each of them chosen as they symbolize the next generation of leaders in the sport of basketball.
This is our future. Like, these girls are our future, not just of athletics, of women's basketball. They represent the future of our entire society.
Antoinette Cawley is the internationally acclaimed artist behind the mural. She said her creation hopes to bring together today's youth with a message rooted within the art itself, making it evident on the athletes' jerseys with 4 words: strength, power, leadership, and courage. Taking 3 weeks and 7 workers to complete the mural, Cawley is proud of the outcome, hinting that it might be her favorite creation she's done in Phoenix.
I think this is a historical piece of art for the city for all of those reasons, so I'd put it tied at the #1 spot.